Hello, everybody. My name is Shortline819, and there is no music, but that is very intentional. Hello, Ryan. Welcome in. Hello, Wolfers. Welcome in. And today we're going to be playing. Well, it's going to be a catch-up stream because I have not streamed in what, like 2 weeks, and I don't know. I have a lot on my mind. How are you two doing today, by the way? But we're also going to be playing the first game that I ever remember playing, which is Sid Meier's Railroads, which is like a railroad economic tycoon management game from 2006. And because, hello James the Dude Dog, welcome in. And because this game is really, really old, whenever you tab out, the music doesn't play, but it will play now. There we go. Okay, so a little bit of a backstory. Oh wait, the music won't play because I don't actually have desktop audio enabled. The music will play now. There we go. uh, but yes, hello everybody. Hello, welcome in. And yeah, so Sid Meier's Rares. This is the first computer game I ever remember playing, barring like I don't know, like Sesame Street Flash games on on my parents' old Dell. But I remember getting this game when I was I don't know, like 6, 7. And this is the first game that I really remember playing. I guess I probably was watching YouTube and I stumbled upon it, whenever my parents would give me would let me go on the computer. I'm like, I want this game, and I played this game, and I played this game for a long time. Um, I played this game for a good couple of years, and then I never played it again. It was just, oh yeah, I remember Sid Meier's Rare. It's something I played when I was a kid. I'm good, just got out of a rest-in bus rabbit hole. Oh boy, what does that involve exactly? And I guess a couple of years ago I saw that it was available on Steam, and I'm like, it was $9, so I bought it. And I guess I played a little bit of it, and then I just sort of forgot about it. But recently, my good friend Alex, uh, recently found the game, I guess, and he started playing it, and it was like, oh yeah, maybe I should play Sid Meier's again. And it'd make a fun little stream, just to kind of go back to the first game I ever played and just see if it holds up. This game is ancient. It came out in like I think like 2006 is when it came out. I was looking at the Wikipedia page, and apparently someone made a mobile version of it, which is a bit strange. I'm gonna have to see that, but I guess we're gonna get right into it. So I don't exactly remember how to play this game. Um, Although I remember the concept being fairly simple. I don't remember these maps. Like I remember these ones, Southwest US, these smaller maps. I remember some of these custom maps. Some of these, like Africa Challenge, Africa Diamonds, Manifest Destiny, Iceland, um, Arizona Gold. I don't remember these ones. I'll go to the Rockies. Hey, if we want to make the Burlington, we'll do that one. Island Chain, which just, hey, look, that kind of looks familiar. I do remember Liverpool and Manchester. I don't remember Middle East. Middle East Revamp, Mysterious Island. I don't remember that one. And I did actually load up this game ever so briefly, and I tried to play these maps, and the game just crashed. So, um, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go, um, we're just gonna select a random map. We'll start with Northeast US. I guess we'll go, there's various levels. I guess these are various levels. Investor, Financer, Mogul. I guess we'll start out as Mogul, because that's kind of the middle one. Start year, end year. We'll start go the whole campaign. Choo choo, hello Waff, welcome in. Number of AI players, we'll go with 1 for now. After watching a video about trains are awesome about tags Fairfax connected from Springfield, it got me thinking about ribs from Reston. Oh yes. Oh yes. By the way, friends, okay, I guess we'll start in a hot moment. By the way, whenever I tab out of the game like that, the music just stops. So I'm actually gonna I actually got some new art that I want to show. And Waffles, you reminded me. So You may have seen it in the little my starting soon screen, but I got some new art, and this is from Miss August, who did a very good job. Only 15 bucks, which is really, really good. And I actually quite enjoy it, but the main difference is the hat. Look at the hat. I've always wanted to give my boy here a cowboy hat. I just never knew how to get it to work with the ears. But I'm like, screw it, you can just pretend to have holes. And now he has a cowboy hat, and all art from now on will include the cowboy hat. So that's pretty good. So that's the hat. The hat indeed. All right, let's get back to Sid Meier's Railroads. By 1880, connect New York, Philadelphia, and Washington. Upgrade your depots in New York, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. to terminals. Deliver 50 carloads of immigrant passengers from New York to Washington. By holding a net worth of $20 million, expand your financial horizons by producing a 50% stake in another railroad. Share the future of business by building or purchasing a steel mill in New York. Establish your dominance in the steel mill by shipping 100 carloads of steel to and from your New York steel mill. Right. Let's go ahead and start playing. Oh hell yeah, Cowboy Shortline indeed. We're beginning in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It is the year 1830, and the United States has barely begun its epic journey down the tracks of railroad history. Only 23 miles of railroad track exists today, but the future seems stretched to infinity for those who control the rails. Okay, welcome, my friends, to Sid Meier's Railroads. This is what the game looks like. It is. I vaguely remember the controls. I'm going in blind and remembering off my memory. So we start in 1830 and we can go until 1970, and um yeah, so I guess the first thing is I gotta kind of have to get myself familiar with um the controls again. Chat, that doesn't matter. There is multiplayer for this game, but it's LAN only because naturally the servers for it shut down a billion years ago. Go to jump to city. I guess we can jump to a city. Well, that's Harrisburg. That's where we live. That's where we spawned. Wilmington. Event log. This is the log of events that just happened in the game. Um, and then there's what is this? Position camera. Rest camera position. Trains. I think that's our trains. Goods. Oh yeah, here are all the goods for this game. So the basic idea is, in various towns there's various industries about, and you have to connect the various industries in order to and haul trains goods between them in order to make money. So there are a couple of buttons. There's roundhouse. So we start with the 040 grasshopper. And one thing I do remember about this game a lot is the music. So we just start with the 040 grasshopper. This is, I guess, the broad map. This is where we connect. Once we have more trains over here, stations, we can connect up. The song rocks. Yeah, the music for this game is surprisingly good. I actually quite enjoy it. Build depot. We can build another depot. We can build track. So there isn't a whole lot in terms of controls. Now we do have various things. So here's our finance report. Obviously, that's the AI we're fighting against. Competition. We do have stocks. We can sell stocks and we can buy stocks in our rival companies. And this basically our eventual goal is to save up enough where we can buy out the other company, and we can sell stock in our own company in order to raise money. Victory conditions, basically here are the victory conditions. If you don't get these, you basically fail them. Trains, goods, industries, patents. You can have patents, which basically gives you exclusive access to like technologies as they unlock. Okay, so we start out in Harrisburg. Now, if we zoom over Harrisburg, as you can see, there is certain supply and certain demand. So there's 6 passenger supply and 6 mail supply, and requires newspapers, because if you click on Harrisburg, you'll notice that there are industries, and the industries, you can build the industries in the town. So what we need to do is, now, okay, we preferably want to start making some money. Here's Williamsport up here. Where are the industries? So that will probably be our first money maker. So there's paper. What we need is there any paper mills anywhere? There's one down here in Aberdeen. Okay, so there's one down in Aberdeen. And then up in, is there any mills up this way? Wood? No, there appears to be wood down here in Delmarva, down near Dover. The industries all spawn at random, by the way, so okay, so I think that's sort of a long-term sort of thing. Now, I do notice that there is a power plant down here in Lancaster, and then there is a coal mine up here. And there's actually a Williamsport oil company up there too. I believe you can actually no, you can't. Okay, I thought you could actually buy these industries, but no, you cannot. So the first thing that I guess we're gonna do is I probably should connect oh oh yeah, that's something I remember that you being able to do. Hold up, click on that piece of track right there, delete track. Basically the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna connect up the coal mine over here. You know what, I should probably get some music going in the background. I love the Sid Meier's music. So I might just bring up like a playlist of it. So yeah, the second thing is it's gonna take me a moment to get used to the controls again. Come on. So yeah, go ahead and we'll place down an annex, which is like a depot, and it'll build right there. There are signal bridges and whatnot that pop up, but one thing about this game is the trains can just phase through each other. Actually, let's go ahead. Can I find the Sid Meier's Railroad soundtrack? If that's the case, I can just music volume down, and then I already hit something on my desktop, on my desk. So Sid Meier's Railroad soundtrack. 51? Okay. Oh, of course I get a... Ah, I keep getting ads. Is it gonna play ads for this entire thing? Hopefully not. Let's see. Let's see if the if this gives... Actually, hold up. Absolute professional streamer. Is there like a version that just plays just continuously? I don't think so. Someone? No, someone's not calling me. Michael, I have a great idea. What is your idea, Ryan? Okay, I guess we'll just play this in the background. There we go. Let's see if that gives me ads. If it gives me ads, I'm gonna be annoyed. I'll just put like some like, I don't know, like jazz music in the background, like the Shortline Railroads and Comment episode. Okay, where is... Okay, so here we are. Where's that power plant? Allentown? You'll love my great idea. I probably will, El Lobre. We got to be cognizant. Okay, we actually are already going to run out of money. So yeah, okay. Our game is paused. So... Oh, I don't have the money already? Okay, so yeah, I've already... Jim Hill has already sold some of his stock in his railroad, so I think... finance report, competition? I might sell some stock in my own company in order to actually... sell some stock in my own company in order to actually... Oh, there we go. Get myself going in terms of actually, like, building out my company. Where the hell am I? Okay, here I am. We're here in Lancaster again. Or Lancaster, or whatever, however the heck you pronounce it. We basically made the Keystone Corridor. It's fine. You should put me on call. I kind of want to just do this by myself, Ryan, if that's okay. Okay, so Harrisburg Mining Company, Lancaster Depot, and something you always do, this is a tactic that I remember, which is basically whenever you go to the depot, you basically, the cars, you get rid of the cars, so your train can go back. Priority, it's going to be high priority. That's never something I actually bothered to use, the priority system. But, I love the music for this game. I absolutely love it. Okay, so there we go. We got train 1. Lock camera to train. This is Harrisburg Mining Company to Lancaster. That's fine. And as you see, it's going to fill up, and the train is gonna go. Now that's our first little endeavor. Now, something that I do actually want to do is you got to be careful because, as you can see, they're already starting with passengers. Now, I guess what we can do... Oh, there's going to be ads? No, no! Oh no, I don't want to laugh. I haven't streamed in a while, I've just forgotten my own keybinds. Well, that sucks. Okay, Sid Meier Rare soundtrack. Can anyone find me something that just plays? Is there something that plays in a continuous format? Of course, YouTube is giving me recommendations that have nothing to do with what I'm looking up because they've just broken their own search engine. If anyone has music, please send. Continuous. You know what? I know it's a... Can I get, like, Railroad Tycoon? I know it's a different game, but it's still, like... Sid Meier is also involved himself in Railroad Tycoon for what it's worth. Railroad Tycoon 3 soundtrack. Oh, we have the Railroad Tycoon 3 soundtrack. Okay, this actually is the full soundtrack. Okay, Railroad Tycoon 3 soundtrack. Here we go. Close enough. Start off with Amazing Grace. I don't know why. But you should actually go and listen to the Sid Meier's Railroad soundtrack. It is, if you like trains and you like train music, it is fantastic. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is, early on, I don't think we're gonna be... I think our main thing for right now is we're gonna try and connect down to Philly. So, yeah, okay, so I actually don't have the money right now to expand. Something I will actually do, does Lancaster need people? Lancaster doesn't have any demand other than just power plant. Maybe we can do stuff down to York? Let's actually start going in order to make some money. And it's typical railroad like simulator stuff, like these kinds of games. That looks terrible, but okay. Where the longer the distance, typically the more money you'll make. So we'll actually get a decent amount from that alone. Okay, we built out that track. So cities actually have different supplies, where actually I might sell some of my own stock as well. Basically, the Mayor Frederick solicits railways. Okay, you get news events like that. So where is it? Events. Mayor Frederick solicits railways first to deliver 8 carloads of coal, and then you basically get a bonus for that, which we're actually relatively close to that, which is actually rather nice. I'm going to go ahead and build a depot down here in York, and I am going to immediately go and start running a passenger train to and from York. High priority, of course. There we go. And we immediately got a new locomotive, the 042 Norris. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to replace the locomotive and we're going to select the Norris. What the hell? I forgot how annoying the AI in this game is. Okay, they're delivering coal too. Okay, and then this, we're gonna upgrade our locomotive to the Norris as well. And we're just gonna continue to build out in this direction. Our idea is we want to reach Philly. And we get a new speed record, which is pretty nice. We can build out to Philly. Add an auction. So yeah, this is like the auction system that we have, which basically you can get patent auctions and you can get exclusive rights to those patents. They're like quick time events. What the hell? Okay. Harrisburg. Typically something that we always do is I typically just run a Philadelphia depot to Lancaster. Clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it goes back, and that's a high priority train. And then I guess we can get another train. Mail to Philly. And then we can add more mail back. And that's going to be a high priority train too. Yeah, I'm not exactly like... Oh, when we're in the negatives, that means we're in debt. We've run out of money, basically. Okay, so this is a problem. Right here. You got two trains. Oh, that one's going then. Okay. Okay, we have money again, which is nice. It's kind of a fast-paced game. Like, it's already 1837, and we're already, like, going insane. Oh yeah, trains, trains don't like to go around each other, right? So you do actually need passing tracks. So, it's just kind of hectic, not gonna lie. I don't know. Maybe playing with the AI was not, like, a good idea to start with, but fuck it. Oh, I can't actually have him go because... Yeah, trains when they bump into each other, they will just go through each other. When they bump into each other, one of them will go through each other. So... So like that, there we go. Okay, so yeah, they're encroaching on my business over here. Oh, I never knew that they... Okay, maybe... You know what? Just to... You know what? Screw it. We're gonna retire as a hobo. I am going to go ahead and actually start a new game. We're gonna go with just financier, and we're just gonna go with 0. Because I have not played this game in any significant way in like 10 years. So... Oh, the game crashed. uh, of course it did. Oh, there we go. Ah! Oh yeah, do you want to see, like, the killer intro? Hold up. Hold up, that's deafening my ears. Hold up. It's the most scuffed stream I've ever done. This is the intro cinematic, which I absolutely love. It's a guy, and he has a train layout. Greatest in 2006 CGI animation for a game. He gets out the locomotive, the little... And he starts laying down tracks, and it's like, I loved this as a kid. It was my favorite thing. I know I'm quiet right now, but I actually really do, like, enjoy just watching this again. The intro is fire? It is, it is. Okay, let's put on the Rare Tycoon music back again. Okay, let me go ahead and bring that back up. Okay, how's the audio, by the way? I feel like the audio is all over the place. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, 2K, I think 2K published this game. They didn't make it, they just published it. Okay, we're starting in Baltimore, which actually is, like, historically accurate for railroads in the United States, because the B&O, alright. We're just gonna... No AI competition yet. We're just gonna go, and we're just gonna build out very carefully. See if I can actually get a hang of this game again. So, Baltimore, the only thing we can really do in Baltimore is there's no industry in Baltimore, but we can just link up Washington, just right away. So, that is something that I guess we're gonna go ahead and do. Just... Oh. Hey, that's another thing in this game. Some of the track laying is kind of goofy in terms of how... Like, there's a little piece... No, that track is fine. Audio's good, I can hear you well. Can you hear the game well? Can you hear the music well? I should have checked this before the stream, but oh well. Okay. Let's go ahead and... I feel like the music is a bit low. There we go. Okay, there we go. And now, between Baltimore and Washington... Hey, he, indeed. So yeah, there's only there's only 2 trains right now. And then what we'll do is we'll do mail. Yeah, okay, there we go. You fixed it? Okay, okay. So this is just going to be a nice, comfortable little game. Here's Virginia, by the way. There's nothing over here. There are mods for this game, which is nice. Now, something that I do actually notice is if you look, Washington produces oil. What's up? Hello, Carousel. Welcome in. I saw your character ref sheet. It's looking pretty good. So something I do notice over here is Washington, for whatever reason, does make oil. It turns oil into used goods. And there are 2 oil and gas companies right over here. So I think that's what's going to be our next big expansion. I guess so. I don't know, whenever I just see anyone character art, I'm like, ooh, that's cool, because like the whole concept of having just like original characters is actually kind of nice to me. Why is Baltimore and Washington so close? Because I don't know, like it's a cartoonish game. That's why. Something that I always, for whatever reason, actually, which produces more? They both produce the same amount. Okay, we actually built all the way out here, but we actually aren't going to have enough money to actually do anything with it yet, which is really funny. Like, we have just enough money to build this line, and then we're good. But this is gonna be what's gonna feed everything. Now, there is a... You can build industries in games. In industries in the cities. So... let's see. 8 oil supply. Close. Oh, yes. And then clear. That's going to be a normal because it's freight trains. And I actually do have money, which is nice. So that's going to build up over there. Now that is going to be incredibly slow because it's the base locomotive, and it's the 1830 locomotive, and there's just Aberdeen. Yeah, there's Frederick, there's Baltimore, York, Aberdeen is up here. Aberdeen actually has a lot of industry in it. It has a automobile factory and a stockyard, which I know automobiles don't make any sense because it's 1833, but I don't think you can actually use those industries until much later on, but they are spawned in there for what it's worth. It's a game from 2006. What do you expect? Mayor of Lancaster solicits railways? Lancaster is up there. Deliver 7 carloads of oil to Lancaster. Let's see. Reading, Harrisburg, York. Oh, the Norris, we already got that. I guess we'll upgrade these. We do have a couple of trains already, so... Where's the mail train? Do we have a mail train? No, we do not. Yes, we need... Wait until full. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That is high priority. And then, 25 mile per hour speed record near Washington. That means you basically get more passengers. Let's go ahead. Okay. 042 Norris, 042 Norris, 042 Norris. Okay. Can I modify this train? That's the passenger one. Probably should. Washington Comet. Oh yeah, it gets a special name whenever it makes a speed record. Modify this train's cargo. There we go. Okay, I'm actually going to pause the game real quick. And we're going to continue to build out our little oil network right here. This game makes no sense in terms of the industries, but, like, I don't really care. Lay track on existing. So, $61,000. And then... there we go. And then we can build an oil annex, which, for whatever reason, it's glitching through. Okay. And now we're gonna build out another train. 61K in 1835. That is true. That is a lot, but okay. Oh yes, these two trains. I think I'm also gonna. Oh, I don't have money. I said I was gonna start building out a second track between these two cities, but I actually don't have the money in order to do it. Well, we'll see in a moment. Here we go. Build out a second track. And I'm also going to add in... another thing right there. And hopefully from now on they will take... hold up. And then... oh, why can't I... yeah, there we go. Okay. So that will hopefully speed those things along. So we are making some money at this point. And I think what I'm also going to do is... okay, so you can actually upgrade the station in the city, in your various cities. So we'll actually upgrade that to... we can upgrade that to a terminal right away. We are playing, like, easy mode for what it's worth, so just to, like, get me involved in the game that I have not played. I can't use the inflation calculator to see the price in 2025. I think for the purposes of just... this game doesn't actually have inflation, it's just... whatever the hell it actually is. Let's see. Okay, now that we are actually making a lot of money already. Well, because we're on easy mode, I'm just trying to, like, figure out the game again. For context, this was the first game I ever remember playing. Let's see. Now what? I think we just start... what's our victory conditions again? Composition report, victory screen. Oh, it's just to get from New York to Washington. So we can go ahead and we can do that. Let's go ahead and build... that's a lot of money, but hey, we have it. Just build across the river, and we're going to continue to lay tracks. Should we go through Aberdeen? Dip down through Aberdeen. There is a livestock plant in Aberdeen. And I think, like, large cities, like, okay, so what we can actually do is there's a goods that are produced in Baltimore, and we can actually drop them off there. So we can start doing that. Classic NEC. That's basically what I'm building. Yeah, Wilmington. And then through Philly. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have gone on easy mode, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, easy mode is a bit too easy. Hey, the American. Okay, so that's a new thing. We can basically upgrade all of our locomotives. They are $50,000, which is a lot of money. What if I just... Oh, what if I just bypass... Nah, we gotta go through Newark. We gotta go through Newark because it's the NEC. That's what we have to do. And then have our big bridge across into New York. Yeah, I should not have played this in easy mode. This is like way too easy. I will have gotten all the victory conditions like really quickly. How much can I... Oh, I can waste all my money. That was $400,000. Let's see. Yeah, look how much money we already have. Yeah. New technology makes farming a cakewalk. Okay, yeah, this... I played on easy. I changed to easy mode. Third span for Portal Bridge is being set. Nice, nice. Oh, wait, huh? Oh, my game crashed. Okay. Wait, please tell me I had autosaves. Please tell me autosaves exist. Load game? No autosaves? Nope, no autosaves are not a thing. Oh my gosh. I mean, to be fair, I did no playtesting for this. I just re-downloaded the game after a billion years. What happens if I try and load up these maps? I'm curious. Oh, the game just crashes again. Okay. So yeah, remarkably unstable. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do... We'll just do Midwest. We'll do Dog World. You know, we'll do Midwest. We'll do Mogul again. And we will just save constantly. Okay. Is this the most scuffed stream I have ever done? Almost certainly not, but it is it might be up there. Okay. We're going to start in the Midwest, and we're going to save, like, every 10 years or something. So we start in January 1840 this time. And we're starting in the Midwest, because, screw it. I actually want to get a game going, dang it. Yeah, I forget if you click on cities, it will, like, tell you where, certain industries are. So, where is there... wood? Charleston... There's wood down here, that's in Louisville. We start in Cincinnati. Okay. I mean, we can just go to Columbus at this point, just to start. Game has been saved, has it? File type, save? Do I need to, like... That's a lie. Well, this is what happens when you try and play a game from 06, which has not received any support whatsoever since, well... Oh, wait, like, why is... Okay. This is what happens when you try and play a game from 2006, which has not received any support whatsoever since, like, 2012. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna try and pace ourselves with this. So okay, I'm paranoid, so I'm gonna be saving the game constantly. Okay, so Louisville. We're $51,000 in debt already, nice. Okay. So now that I'm looking at it, there is actually Lafayette Mill and Lumber. Cincinnati, Columbus, Cleveland? Does Cleveland? Detroit. No Buffalo up there. I think for now, I'm just going to try and focus on just getting this done through money, so making some money. Oh yeah, we can increase the speed of the game. Oh, both of you are high priority trains. Okay, so I think we just modify that to normal. One of them will go past one another, right? Yeah, okay. Mayor of Pittsburgh solicits railways first to offer 9 carloads of wood. Pittsburgh is right there. Pittsburgh is right there. And there is a sawmill right there. So yeah, well, that's a lot of new locomotive, the American. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it on speed 1. I don't actually have the money in order to replace these bridges because I modify this train. Can I rename this train? Place train. Oh, I can't rename it. It's only available for certain things. Game has been saved again. You know what? Because we don't have any other competition, I'm just gonna sell stocks in all of my things and then just go ahead. We'll build a second track. There we go. Okay. And we'll use this money to expand out to Pittsburgh. There we go. Now, we don't actually have any money for Pittsburgh, but that's fine, that's fine. Probably should have spent my money on trying to upgrade those locomotives, which we actually do have enough in order to upgrade these. Cincinnati, Columbus, Cincinnati, Columbus. And, okay, yeah. Pittsburgh. Place the depot right there. Speed record near Cincinnati with the 040 American. That means we get to rename the train now. Yeah, Cincinnati Special. Cincinnati Mail. Or Mail. Okay. That's just the name, just to keep track of it. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just build out to there, and 8 carloads of supplies, go to Pittsburgh, and this is I'm gonna set this as a lower priority train. Clear. There we go. Okay, and now... Oh, I don't have any money. No, this money would probably be better spent on... Let's take a look at our trains. There we go. Cincinnati Special. Can I actually extend that out to Pittsburgh? Yeah, there we go. We can extend that out to Pittsburgh, and I'll actually extend this out to Pittsburgh as well. No, I don't want to replace the... Yeah, there we go. And that's going to be a high priority train. So those will now be able to head out that way. And also, just to make sure things go smoothly, we'll build out a second track. Oh, an event has popped. No, an event hasn't popped up. Okay, I thought an event did pop up, but no. Okay, yeah, I think we're good now. Let me actually go ahead and save the game again. Overwrite the save file. Delete that, and we'll go ahead and there we go. I don't know why those are two different bridges. You don't get to, like, pick what kinds of bridges you want, which kind of does suck, but oh well. There we go. And then over here... Oh, we actually don't have any money. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Job forecast grim, government warns. Oh yeah, we'll rename this to I keep knocking things over on my decks. Sin Pit Mail, because I don't feel like spelling out the town's actual names. Okay. So we got those three connected. What are our victory conditions? Chicago, Pittsburgh, and Fort Wayne. Okay. So Columbus, Cincinnati. Where's Fort Wayne? Fort Wayne is over there. I mean, do I literally just recreate the Pennsy main line over to Chicago? I mean, what this says... Competition report, victory, Pittsburgh, Fort Wayne, and Chicago. I mean, yeah, that's literally just what ended up becoming the Pennsylvania. Okay, well, yes, we can start on that. That's like our first big sort of project, I guess. Okay, no, never mind. Game crashed again. But haha, don't worry. We saved the game. We can load our game. We can load it up. And we loaded up our game at this point. So... hold up. Load... I do sort of, this game runs on life support back in business. That is kind of true. Did I even upgrade these routes yet? To be fair, I didn't do any playtesting before I decided I would actually play this game. I know that's entirely my fault. Modify the train's route or consist. There we go. And to Cincinnati. Did I? No, I haven't actually gotten a train between those two yet. Okay. Just to make sure that I don't have to do that again. Save the game. And... yeah, okay, I don't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Clear. It's going to be a lower priority train. And go. Okay. There we go. We save the game again. And now, well, I feel like I have to save the game after like my every move. It's that's something we can do, don't worry. Game is on life support. There are mods and whatnot for this game, so I want to see if I can download those. Oh, I don't actually have any money. Come on, someone drop off something somewhere. Here we go. Okay. Save. Yeah, let's actually just hold tight for a little bit and make some money. We do have competition report, finance report. I can't sell another piece of stock in my company, get some more money. And then we can just all buy it back at the end. And we don't have any competition, so it doesn't like it matters. There we go. Fort Wayne. Save the game again. And actually, something I'm also going to do is we'll start our Fort Wayne business in a moment. I actually do want to... Can I upgrade the depot in this city? No, I cannot. I don't have enough money. Okay. I do kind of want to upgrade these. Once I get the chance. There we go. Upgrade to station. Alright, we've upgraded that to a station, and we actually have a whole lot of money now, so I'm also going to upgrade that to a station. I don't have enough to upgrade them to terminals, though. And something I actually am going to do is we are going to start a mail train. That's going to be high priority. And then we are also going to start another mail train. That's going to be normal priority. And something I also want to do... Oh, patent auction, I actually don't have enough money. So I can't actually... Come on, someone arrive somewhere. Okay, there we go. And because I'm the only one, we can place a bid right there. Now, Pittsburgh is actually starting to make goods. And what is this? They're both cities? Yeah, they're both cities. Is there any, like... Yeah, I get $1,000 in cash. Or 10,000. Are there any... My primary question, are there any, like, victory conditions? I think it would be really funny to... You know what I think would be incredibly funny to do? You see some of these smaller towns? I think it would be incredibly funny to try and, like, grow these smaller towns into, like, absolute massive cities. Now, Pittsburgh is a... It is a city, I'm pretty sure. It's not a megalopolis. But it is producing goods. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can actually deliver these. I think it would be funny, because Cincinnati is kind of our main thing. So, did I press cancel on that? I think I did. So, when you deliver goods to a city, what ends up happening is the city will grow. So that's something we need to focus on. We might actually need another track through Pittsburgh over here already, because we actually might need another track through Pittsburgh because we already have a whole lot of business through here already. So yeah, okay. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to build a little junction up. What the hell? We're We're going to build a little junction right here. And that will eventually allow us to double track that line. Just not right now. And actually, I will also do that right there. Just to allow some flexibility for the trains. So Fort Wayne's over here, Battle Creek is over here. I think it would be really funny to turn Battle Creek into a megapolis. I think that would be incredibly funny. We're gonna save. Okay. So our first victory condition is, what is it? Finance report. Our first victory condition is connect to Chicago. And then Pittsburgh also needs a steel mill. So I think we're just going to do it sort of like the way we've been doing it, where it's just sort of, we get established. Trains have been mobile for quite some time. Try rerouting trains through Pittsburgh. Well, you do have, like, routes through, so delete that. It might actually be worth it to upgrade Pittsburgh to, like, a terminal right now, because what ends up happening once you have terminals is your unload and unload rate. I'm paranoid about me saving the game. Your load and unload rate increases. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got through Fort Wayne. I think Mayor of Charleston, West Virginia solicits railways. I think I'm good. We'll go ahead and we'll upgrade that to a terminal too. What the dog doing? Luna Pedalheart, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I can just upgrade everything to terminals already. Oh well. Oh, we got a new locomotive. We got the Mogul. Okay, I actually am going to... I do want to check. We'll start upgrading our locomotives right now. Oh, that put us in debt. Replace train's engine with a different engine. Oh yeah, I forget that that's just something you can do. Yeah, we can just go stupidly in debt by just upgrading all of our railroads' locomotives. Oh, that's really funny. We're $285,000 into the negative because we just spent a bunch of money upgrading our locomotives. Okay, there we go. You know what? I think we're good. I think we're good. Pittsburgh's looking good. New speed record? Okay, that means one of our trains actually hit a speed record. Fort Wayne Rocket? Well, I'm going to rename this to what it actually is, which is the FTW mail. How are your studies going? Pretty good. Oh, Shoreline, hope you're doing well too. Okay, yeah, I am doing well. Actually, I said I would actually talk about a whole bunch of stuff, but I never actually got around to talking about it. Let's actually slow down the game. My studies are going well. Last week was incredibly intense for me. It was probably the busiest week I've had so far. This week I had 2 exams, one in sociology, one in American government, which I both did pretty easy on. So those are 2 of the classes that I'm actually quite good at. Next week I have an American government midterm, So midterms are coming up. So next week I have an American government midterm. I have an economics midterm. I think economics midterm is in 2 weeks, sorry. And so a math midterm as well. And then I also have a world history midterm next week. So 2 midterms next week, 2 midterms 2 weeks from now, and then I'm on spring break. I'm pretty confident in them. I think I'll be able to get them done. But my week has been busy, and I haven't had a lot of time to do things like sleep. So I am quite worn out. Today's the first day in about a week where I'm actually going to be able to get some decent sleep. Hello, Daniel the Nerd 42, welcome in. Game has been saved, okay. So yeah, it's going pretty chaotic. And this Sunday I went to Savannah with one of my friends, and we walked all around town. He doesn't recognize me, tee-hee. No, I do not. Based on that, I assume it's someone that I know. Wait a second, Henry. Is that you? I know because of the tee-hee. It's damn homonym? Oh, it's Dan? Hi, Dan. Dan, banned in Maryland, Dan. Danned in Maryland? Okay, my friend Henry likes to use the phrase tee-hee, so I thought it was him for a moment. I'm sure you do well. I'm sure I'll do well too. I'm pretty confident in this. Hello, Dan. Welcome in. Yo, Danned in Maryland. Danned in Maryland, indeed. I'm gonna save the game because the game has gone a bit too wild. Okay, so yeah, this, for context, Sid Meier's Rare, it's the first game that I ever remember playing. Pittsburgh, Fort Wayne, and Chicago line open for business. New line puts AUGDHEXYNO out of business, sign maker's stock fall. Oh yeah, I technically have fulfilled the first requirement. It's interesting how Sid Meier's Rare is the first game I remember playing. I got this game when I was 6, and I have not played it in a billion years, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should play it, because, I don't know. And go figure, a game that came out in 2006, in 2025, this game came out 19 years ago, is not the most stable thing in the world. But yeah, apparently I create my first victory condition I already have gotten done. So, I didn't know this game existed. It's a neat little game. I remember, it's not the, like, it's cozy. That's, I guess, one way of putting it. It's not the most, like, crazy thing in the world, and it's not really all that complicated, but it is, I do quite like it. So, ooh, someone has pinged me. Oh, is that you, Dan? Oh, Random 77 made some. Okay, so I'll get into this in a bit, but I have been, for the past week or so, I stumbled upon, if you're in my server, my Discord server, you'll know. But, oh yeah, I actually do have a station. Wait, I already built a station in here? I didn't even realize I built a station there. If you're in my server, you might have seen this, but the basic idea is that... Huh? Why won't it let me... Oh, because I don't have any money. Pittsburgh to Cincinnati. Pittsburgh, modify this train's route. We can go to Chicago now. And then we can rename this to, this is the ADHD kicking in. So yeah, if you're in my Discord server, you know that I have been screwing around in Trainiacs, which is, Trainiacs is like a template for like locomotives, and you can paint stuff up. And, basically, I don't want, I did not want that. I stumbled upon some images where it's this demo scheme that Southern Pacific tried in the 1980s, and I made my own little Trainiacs version of it. And Random77, who's one of my close Discord confidants in my server, he made his own crack at it, which is really nice. So I might bring up pictures of that. Actually, let's bring up pictures of that right now. Let me just go look at on Discord for a moment. So this is my Discord server. You should join, by the way. This is the only time I very rarely plug my my social media, but yeah, I will this time. So this was the scheme. I'm pretty sure they painted up the locomotive in the scheme, and then it never left the shop, and they promptly repainted it. I'm like, oh, that's a cool scheme. So I made my own version of it in Trainiacs. So I took the template and I just plastered the scheme on it, and this is what it looks like. And of course I had to make a cotton belt version as well. And then Random77 made his own version, which is this. And it looks... they both look really cool. His is probably better than mine because it's more detailed and whatnot. But his has silver trucks, while mine just has black. The actual locomotive had black trucks, but he made his with silver. You've made a poor choice opening Discord on stream. I don't care. I've done it before. Okay, there we go. By the way, Sid Meier's Railroads is in windowed mode, because it is. Hello, Gamwolfers, yes. Wait, you've already been here since the beginning. Why am I saying hello to you again? Okay, we now have service to and from Chicago, which is pretty cool. And now I just gotta make the little side tracks. By the way, Dan, I was watching 29's most recent video, and with you, him, and Sammy. First of all, wish I could have been there. Hello, Daniel, the Dr. Pepper enthusiast. Yes, Dan is our resident Dr. Pepper addict. I can't look at Dr. Pepper without thinking of him for whatever reason. So, Dan, you've successfully wormed your way into my brain, in a permanent manner. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, so, sorry I ghosted you for the Better Bus stream. Oh, you're talking to Gam, yeah. I still need to watch that. I need to... Basically, what I'm saying is if you're ever, for whatever reason, in my general vicinity or want to come to my general vicinity, which is the state of Georgia, and ride transit, you are more than welcome to, and I would be willing to host you. Just like I would be willing to host 29 and also Sammy if he wants to show up. Me and 29 have talked about him coming down to Georgia so we can ride MARTA together, but... So, oh yeah. Actually, I need to make, I plan eventually to go to Atlanta and Savannah. I will worm my way into your video in that case. Okay, so we've actually completed the... We've actually completed the first... the first objective for the game, which is to connect Chicago, Fort Wayne, and Pittsburgh. If you go to Atlanta, the Magic City. I mean, hey, that's where I was born, that's where my parents live. I go to Atlanta fairly often nowadays because, I was there all over winter break. So, spring break is coming up, though, and I do kind of... Because I've never actually ridden the entirety of MARTA. I've ridden most of it, so I think what I'm going to do is next time I go there, I will probably just take a day to ride the entirety of MARTA. I mean, go to Magic City. I have no idea what you're referring to. Okay. So what is our next objective? Build a steel mill in Pittsburgh. Faraway Peachtree is the nearest station. Yeah. An auction on a passenger car. Okay, so our next sort of thing is we need to build a steel mill in Pittsburgh. For $500,000. Okay, we don't actually have enough for that. So build normal Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh doesn't start with a steel mill. Cincinnati has grown to be a metropolis. Hey, that's what we wanted. We actually wanted that. Which, that actually means, this, I can reroute this train. I can actually reroute this train to Columbus now and have that train sort of build Columbus out. Oh, oh, okay. Probably won't be going there in that case. Pittsburgh is just a bunch of steel mills and coal infrastructure pretending to be a city. I actually want to go to Pittsburgh because my sister goes to Penn State and she goes to Pittsburgh fairly often. She says it's actually really nice. Her boyfriend is from Pittsburgh. Okay, we actually do have enough to build the steel mill now. Pittsburgh steel mill completed, which basically means we have our second thing. And we need to deliver 25 carloads of steel from Pittsburgh. Okay, so where is the nearest? Yeah, gotta get some friends with yins so you can come. Where's the nearest coal mine? Probably, oh, it's right over there. Charleston Mining Company out in West Virginia. Okay, so... yeah, I do want to go to Pittsburgh, because it just looks cool. Well, that is stupid. Some of the shenanigans you can get up to in this game. Should we just waste $1 quadrillion just... Actually, how would this route go? Oh, I have a dumb idea. Let's climb this. Did I just waste $1 trillion? Yes, I did. I don't care though. BRT City, I see now. Oh, now that is stupid. Screw it, we're building it. This is the stupidest fucking thing. Pittsburgh has grown to be a metropolis. Columbus has grown to be a metropolis. Hell yeah. Anyways, we now have the stupidest line I think I've ever built. Yeah, this game does not care in terms of actual realism. No, the game crashed. Hey, Daniel the Train Nerd 42. Thank you, Dan, for actually finally following me. Another game crash. Yippee. No, I don't want to start over. Multiplayer? Load game? When was the last time I saved? I had built into Chicago, right? We have had an anomaly? We have had an anomaly. Talk about... okay, so, like... I know everyone... talk about, like, classic videos in terms of... I feel like every fandom out there has their classic videos, every interest, right? When it comes to spaceflight, the Delta 2 GPS 03 explosion, where, you know, where it just rains fire in the sky, it just goes up, just disintegrates at an instant, and then rains fire. That's one of the classic videos. I think if you do exclamation point SRB, like, the actual video comes up. James the Duke Dog has redeemed the Amtrak game. Okay, so the Amtrak game, the rules of the Amtrak game are as follows. Pittsburgh, en route to Pittsburgh. Oh, that's Pittsburgh Steel Mill. Cincinnati, Pittsburgh to Cincinnati. Which one of these is the goods train? Oh, it's there. Okay, so that's the one that I wanted to reroute to here. The rules of the Amtrak Gamer are as follows. Typically, I play this with more than one person because there's more than one person on my stream when I typically play it. But, okay, it's basically, I have 2 guesses as to guess what the latest train on Amtrak is relative to its schedule. My best is Coast Starlight. You get another guess. Chat can guess. I can guess. I'm gonna guess the Coast Starlight or the Floridian? The Coast Starlight or the Floridian? Okay. So, in that case, Amtrak Tracker. Well, I immediately see... Okay, wait, hold up. Hope the stream is doing well. Hello, Crimson. Welcome in. How are you doing today, my good friend? I immediately see the Empire Builder, which is 4 hours, 30 minutes late to Seattle, out of Malta, Montana, which is a wonderful name for its town. Everything out in California is okay. Texas Eagle to Chicago, 8 hours, 13 minutes late out of Tyler, Texas. Sunset Limited to New Orleans, 3 hours, 5 hours, 38 minutes late out of Houston. Oh, I might have guessed right. Silver Meteor to Miami, 5 hours, 4 minutes late. And then you have the Floridian, which is 3 hours, 32 minutes late. We'll be in Georgia by tomorrow. Well, welcome back to the greatest state in the Union. Carolinian, 44 minutes late. There's an Acela that's... Oh, it's a regional, 1 hour, 9 minutes late. Okay, so what is the latest train on Amtrak? Is it the Texas Eagle? Yeah, it is the Texas Eagle. Hello, everyone. Hello, Random. Welcome in. Also, Random, yes, I did actually see your message, both about your attempts at the Black and Scarlet scheme, and the fact you don't have access to the map. I will get that done as soon as I'm done with the stream. Probably an error. Yeah. 8 hours, 13 minutes late? Okay. Well, I did not guess right. I was sort of right in the fact that the Floridian is incredibly late, but it's not the latest train on Amtrak. How late's the Canadian? Corridor seems to be struggling today, but oh well. But this time in Georgia is Atlanta. My condolences, my good friend. Atlanta is one of the cities of all time, and not in a good way. You mind if I join the stream via call? I kind of just want to stream by myself for today. Ryan was in here earlier, and he asked to join, and I was like, yeah, probably not for today. I mean, after I'm done with the stream, I might hop into VC in my server if you want to talk. So, fair enough. Okay. What else? What else was... Oh yeah, the stupid route that I was making. Okay, I'll get to make the stupid route in a moment. What else was I gonna talk about? Don't crash your game again. It'll crash by itself. It's fine. Oh, so last Sunday, or last Saturday, was a very special day because the anime club at my college, which I am an active member in, we do every semester we do Slides Night, which is basically you get to make a slide presentation on any anime or anime adjacent topic that you can think of. And last semester, my friend Matt did a presentation on VTubers, and I'm like, maybe that means this, if he can get away with that, then maybe on this semester, I can just make a presentation about my stream, and like the history of my stream and all my various influences. So that's exactly what I did. Let me actually get it out, because let me go ahead and send the link, because it's unlisted. But if you want to see this presentation that I gave, here you go. Be warning, my actual face is in it, which is not like a big deal for people who watch my normal YouTube channel, and my friends who have seen me in real life before, people like Dan. Well, I haven't seen Dan in real life, but he knows what I look like. So if you want to watch a presentation on like my stream, go ahead and watch that. I do need to make it, actually, I do want to make it a what's it called? Like a little, very nice indeed. A command, so you can bring it up. November 1860. Cincinnati has grown to be a metropolis. Nice. So that was a cool event. One of my friends did a presentation on he did a presentation recapping the plot of Sonic 06. Another one person did club president, who me and him go to the same church. He did a presentation recapping his top 50 anime because his last semester. And I already know what I'm going to do next semester, which I know is crazy to think about because that's like all of this year. That's in another 6 months. This game is so scuffed, if you cannot tell. It is so scuffed in so many ways, but I love it. Oh boy, Sonic 06. Yeah, I already know what I'm going to do for my next semester because while I was in Savannah, there was a... This is so stupid. There was like a convention going on, and we went, me and the friend I was with, we went, and I bumped into... Sonic fans really be like that while acknowledging there's like 5 good Sonic games. Listen, I am not a Sonic fan. It just happens that a lot of my friends just so happen to be Sonic fans. I don't know why. All my friends are either... I shouldn't say all. A lot of my friends are either end up being Sonic fans or Dragon Ball fans. Like, my friend group in high school was really into Dragon Ball. I wasn't. And now my friend group in college is also really into Dragon Ball. I don't know why. But game has been saved. Okay, well, I don't trust that because no autosave exists, so I'm gonna save over. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I already know what I'm doing for my next semester, presentation next semester, which I will actually record that one, and throw it up on YouTube again if people are sort of interested. While I was in Savannah, there was a convention going on, and while I was there with my friend, I bumped into she had a table, but it's basically this, like, it's a graphic novel series. It's like a Western graphic novel series. It's set in like the 1840s. It's called Scent, and it's basically like, like there are like werewolves in the West, and I just sort of bought it on a whim, and I've never fallen in... It has been quite a while since I fell in love with a piece of fiction. It's so I'm going to be doing that next semester. I really need to... Speaking of other things, Pittsburgh has grown to be a metropolis. Yippee. Speaking of other things, my brain is just ultimate ADHD at this point. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Dan, Gam, be on the lookout because I am going to make a video. I've finally decided that I'm actually gonna make a video on YouTube, which I know sounds kind of crazy, but I'm like, I don't really make a whole lot of videos on YouTube nowadays. I'm gonna make a video on my local transit agency, my local weird rural Georgia bus system. So that's gonna be fun. Video on YouTube? Yeah, I know. Actually impossible for me. So keep an eye out for that. It probably won't be until spring break. My plan is to make it over spring break, which is in 2 weeks, because I still actually... Okay, so my local bus system only runs on weekdays. It's one of those bus systems. Basically, the last Friday before I go to spring break, I'm just going to spend the day riding all the buses in town, from the college bus system and my normal bus system, the normal city bus system. And is it the one with the interesting looking buses? No, it's not. This one has small mini buses with jiggly lifts, as Miles so often put it. I eventually want to make a video on the Casper bus system. I have 6 lines and 4 buses. We have 2 lines and 9 buses. So... Oh, I have $1 million, by the way, which is just insane. Obscene? Insane. So, victory screen. Pittsburgh needs steel mill? Oh, I guess I only built the steel mill in Pittsburgh after the game crashed. So that's my plan for my next, like, actual video. It's official. You can now throw a rock anywhere in this town and hit a steel mill. That is true. Posture check? Absolutely, Luna. Luna, I feel bad because, like, you come and watch my streams, but it's really hard for me to go and watch your streams because you're on the other side of the world. Your streams typically start at 4 a.m. my time. I mean, sometimes I wake up at, like, 6 that morning, but I have to immediately get ready and go off to college because I have early classes. Columbus. What was our little plan with turning, like, Battle Creek into, like, the greatest city on Earth? Toronto. Big Rapids. Okay, it would be kind of funny to turn Big Rapids into the biggest city on Earth. There is auto parts in Fort Wayne, which I know doesn't make any sense for 1865. The Civil War just ended, but, where are there other coal mines? Coal... There's one down in Kentucky. Charleston, West Virginia still wants that. Powder River Basin, this is true. True and real. Okay, well, I guess we found something to waste our money on, which is just grading everything. Let's see. Don't worry about it. Time zones are really difficult for us. Yeah. So Ryan, my best friend, I don't know if he's still watching. 2026 Productions. He was an expat for the longest time. So I think I met him when he lived in Britain, and then he moved to Hong Kong, and then he was in Hong Kong all throughout high school, and then he finally moved back to the UK, and then back to the States when he went off to college. So he was literally halfway around the world, but it sort of worked out because Hong Kong, I think, is exactly 12 hours behind the eastern United States. So it did actually work out time-wise. I mean, I live in the same time zone as Shortline. This is the first time I've caught him one of his streams. Yeah. Wait, there's... Oh, okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna advance Operation Turn Big Rapids, not Battle Creek, Big Rapids into the biggest city on Earth, because... Oh, new speed record. Okay, should we turn Battle Creek or Big Rapids into, like, a metropolis? Which one should we turn into? There's no Flint, Michigan, unfortunately, so we can't do that, but... I'm a great friend. Dan, you are a good friend. I wouldn't say you are a great friend, but you are a good friend. And that's only because, like, if I had somehow met you, like, a year and a half before I actually did, I would probably say you're a great friend, because then we probably would have gone on 1 billion transit trips together with me, you, and 29. But unfortunately, that's not how things worked out. I sorta missed the DC transit YouTuber sort of conglomeration by just a little bit. I'm making $2 million now. I guess I can fully accept the fact that I'm not going to be able to spend all my money now, which, yeah, you tend to snowball in this game really quickly. Let's see. Well, the stars will align for us someday. Yes, it will. Okay, steel. There's a steel mill in Fort Wayne. Let's go ahead and... Do I have all these upgraded 10-wheeler, 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 10-wheeler? Yeah, they're all 10-wheelers. Okay. The stars will align for us someday. Yes, it'll be me, you, Dan, hopefully you, Gam, 29, probably Sammy Marco, anybody, maybe Cole, Tom would be kind of a stretch. We'll all get together and we'll all do the funny and just ride the metro. Which we all tend to do on a fairly regular basis, except for me, because I don't live in Washington, D.C. anymore. Okay, so we're well on our way to actually achieving our first goal. We have 17 years remaining. Our second goal is to complete by 1935, which we should be able to do just fine. Build a stockyard in Chicago. Reinvest yourself back into profits, and then I need to leverage ship 20 to all 3 of those cities. I still don't know. What Battle Creek or Big Rapids should we turn into the biggest city on Earth? They have a car plant. They have a transit con at Loudoun Gateway. True. Let's actually go ahead and buy stock back in ourselves, because I have $2 million and I can do that, and we can just fulfill that thing very quickly. Listen, I'm willing to meet up with most people. Like if I've talked to you a decent amount on the internet, I'd be willing to meet, like most of the people on my server, I'd probably be willing to meet up. Shortline 819 meetup. That might be easier for some people and harder for others, but who was I talking to? I was talking to Silverheart? 29 and Sammy didn't murder me with a chainsaw, so good so far. Okay. I'm literally just going to spend all the money that I'm working on just buying back my own stock, because, yeah. Meet Mogul, invest in company's future. Company goes brackish on its own stock. Okay, so that might actually means... I think those events mean that, like... Oh, I still need more money for a stockyard. Like, if you ship, the price you get for shipping certain goods goes up. So... There we go. Stockyard in Chicago. Lafayette, Chicago. Where's the nearest, meat thing? Fort Wayne Cattle Company down there. Okay, actually. Do we want to... Yeah, I guess we'll build another line down there. Who was I talking to? Oh yeah, what was I mentioning Silverheart for? Why was I mentioning her? This is what happens when you have, like, severe ADHD. Although you watch my streams, all of you should probably be used to this by now. Oh yeah, like, part of the reason why I was gonna do this stream is because she was gonna show up, but she's in the Netherlands, so she's like 7 hours ahead. So, it's a bit difficult for her, but that's another example of time zones being kinda cringe. Gotta go to bed, sorry, and Twitch really doesn't work well on my phone. That's fine, Dan. Thank you for watching, and of course I will probably talk to you at some point in the very near future. And yeah, so go to bed. I am going to be going to bed Well, game crash again. Yippee! Let me check Discord. Who is Dr. Pepper? Okay. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say that I just accidentally exited the game. That wasn't a crash, that was me pressing the escape button, which is the exit. Tonight, I don't have to, like, obviously I have to do things tomorrow. I have to do American government, I have to, I have an interview with Norfolk Southern related to an internship, which I probably should talk more about that. But I have a well, it's like an asynchronous interview where I basically just get in front of a camera and I answer questions, for an internship, which is great, in Atlanta actually. But I don't have to like be anywhere tomorrow. Saturday is just my I do stuff from home day, so I can sleep in, which I am looking forward to a whole lot. I built the stockyard. Yeah, I had actually built the stockyard. Okay. It's awesome sauce. Yeah, yeah. I actually applied for 2 internships. The first was a market analysis internship, which I did not get. But then I applied for a field supervisor internship, which is basically like you go out and you like the field supervisor internship is basically you follow one of the NS operating guys as they basically go out and like out on the road and help trains run, and they manage like yards and where these trains are going, and when problems pop up they have to go and figure out how. Basically it's the operating department of the railroad. It's the people who actually run the freight trains. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got there's the opportunity. I might actually be able to do this. That's so cool. I applied for Jail with Progress Rail, rebuilding rail cars this week. Hell yeah, brother. We will need multiple trains because we're gonna make these are high priority freights right here, friends. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be a normal priority train, the smaller one. But I'm like, oh my gosh, it's such a cool opportunity that I might actually be able to get that. NS is low-key awesome. Maybe that's because I'm surrounded by CSX trains. Listen, I was surrounded by CSX for a billion years. Like, I only remember going out and, like, consciously rail fanning Norfolk Southern maybe, like, once or twice out in, like, the Shenandoah. So, because my rail fanning spot used to be on the B&O up in Maryland. But, like, if I'm going to be honest, half the reason why I did NS is because my parents are in Atlanta, and it'd just be more convenient for me. And Jacksonville, CSX is located in Jacksonville. Jacksonville kind of sucks as a city. The Big Orange Boys. Oh yeah, because Powder River, of course. I don't know. I also applied for Genesee. I did actually apply for a CSX internship, and then I also applied for a Genesee and Wyoming internship, but those two haven't gotten back to me about anything. Yeah, hopefully I get the internship. I'm very excited about it. And yeah, so. Okay. Lafayette. I think it would be incredibly funny. Probably Battle Creek, because they have this. Okay, we're going to turn Battle Creek into the biggest city on Earth. What are our other conditions? What are our victory conditions? I just have to deliver 20 carloads of food. Pittsburgh to Fort Wayne. Pittsburgh. I don't like how it just, this is so undescriptive and you can't easily rename trains. That's only 4 so far, okay. Dan, weren't you going to bed? Oh well. Okay, I think enough dilly-dallying. Operation Make Battle Creek absolutely massive is a go. Can I make an annex? Oh yes, I can actually make an annex there. That's funny. Okay. So we're gonna have a branch off the main line right over here. Out to Battle Creek. Shh, you're going to bed. I'm not going to bed. I am awake. I am awoken. Did I upgrade this to a terminal? Yes, I did. Okay. So they're all upgraded to terminals, which is nice. And what we're going to do... Battle Creek Energy Company. Would we not have... Can't add that to route. Why not? Is it because it's not connected? Do I have to, like, connect this up to the rest of the network? Old Town Alexandria out to the paper plant? This is what happens when I use Twitch chat on my phone, so okay, I'm going to bed right now. Yes, Dan, go to bed. I guess I have to connect this up to the rest of the network in order for it to actually work. Unless I want, like, a stupid flyover somewhere. Is this something I'm going to be able to do? No, I can't. Why can't I send that to Battle Creek? Do I need, like... Oh, because it needs to be on the nearest track over. Okay, I see why. Okay, so yeah, it does actually need to be connected up. Save. No? Oh, okay, then it can go... Okay, so this is so stupid. I guess I need to... Battle Creek Energy Company, I guess I need to route it to Fort Wayne. Actually, no. Route it to Chicago, and then route it to Battle Creek. That is so stupid. Fort Wayne, delete. Gonna be a lower priority thing, I guess. Why won't it let me... I have the money. You know what's another game which would be kind of cool to play? Open TDD. Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Oh, I need to route it back to... Okay. And this is going to be a lower priority train. Well, that is the stupidest routing that I've ever had to do, but... game has been saved. That's nice. We are starting to make food here. Now, one of our... We can buy stock back in ourselves, why not? I have 2 million. We can just fulfill that goal. Oh, can I not? Do I not have enough? No, I don't. Okay, competition. Deliver food from Pittsburgh to Cincinnati. Ooh, the consolidation. This is the thing in the intro. We already served Cincinnati, do we? Yeah, we do. So I think at this point it's just a matter of just, oh boy, let's save the game so the game doesn't crash again, and then we'll spend $1 quadrillion. You know what, this is fun. It's kind of neat sort of going back to games that you played in your childhood. Because what, I played this, well, obviously I still play Kerbal Space Program to this day, but KSP has changed so much since when I first started playing it. But like going back to Kerbal Space Program, like point 17 would probably be kind of fun for a stream. And then like SimCity 2013 was another game that I remember playing a whole bunch. That would be a fun idea for a stream, going back to SimCity 2013. Because something I never did, SimCity 2013 was kind of a terrible game, but to like a 10-year-old, it was the greatest thing ever. Just how like an 8-year-old, this was the greatest thing ever, you know? And hey, I'm getting a lot of enjoyment out of this still. It's I actually quite like it. Are there any like certain conditions where you have to make towns certain big? Grow Indianapolis into a metropolis. Okay, so we have to build out Indy. Yeah, okay, we'll do that in a little bit. Battle Creek goods. Actually, what we can do is let's see, over here we can do that. Over here we can do that. Yeah, I think maybe we'll go back to SimCity 2013, because as I said, I'm getting to my point here now. Something in SimCity 2013 I never actually ended up doing is, in SimCity 2013 you had, it was a multiplayer game, obviously, which I think was like the one actually decent part about that game. Old skyscraper built with Pittsburgh steel mill. One sort of interesting aspect about that game was you had multiplayers and you had projects that you could do as a, basically you had multiple cities and multiple cities can contribute certain things to like certain projects. Like group projects would be a plot, a great project, and you'd build that out as like a big region. And I never actually ended up completing one on my own. So that would be kind of something sort of cool to do. Fort Wayne, we need to start delivering. I know it's like cars don't exist yet, but honestly, the city doesn't care. Low priority for now. This route may lose money. Actually, not right now. Does Pittsburgh, I think Pittsburgh, Indianapolis actually does need to go to a metropolis. Yeah, and then let's see, has this oil train, do we have an oil train between energy company goes into, oh, does it drop it off in Chicago? Oh, it drops it off in Chicago. Oh. Okay, we actually need to that's why it's not making anything. So it starts here. Actually, here's an idea. Here is a stupid idea. I don't know about that one. Here's a bit of a actually, yeah, I'll go with that idea. Here's a bit of a stupid idea. Because there aren't... Huh. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna save the game. Can I make like... we're gonna do this in a stupid way. $58,000. And okay. Now this, can we now delete, 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 delete. Okay, now we can finally send it out to Battle Creek. Oh, that is... Can you tell that I'm just, like, saying screw it now? But yeah, maybe we'll go back to SimCity 2013. I don't even know if they still have the servers up for it, but I guess I'd just be doing single player. So, actually, and you know what? I think part of this, like my original idea for this was, actually, Luna, I think I was actually watching you, because what, your first stream, because I remember waking up to watch your first stream. It was what, why am I blanking on the name of the game? Like Another World, and you were talking about, hey, that's, oh, the game crashed again, yay! Like, that's one of your first games, and you were talking about that, I'm like, you know, it would be kind of cool to go back and play some of my first games, which is why we're playing Sid Meier's Rares and why it's crashing every 2 seconds. Despite the fact that it is crashing, I actually am enjoying this a lot. Okay, what had we done? We'd built out to Indianapolis. Yeah, we'll just delete that one. Well, I'm gonna keep the oil well there for now. We'll just start out by doing this. So, yeah, 8 things of oil, Battle Creek, clear, low priority, there we go. And then, actually, I shouldn't have deleted that train, that was a stupid idea of me. We'll go to Indianapolis. And low, clear all that out, there we go. So it'll start building things in Battle Creek. Indianapolis, they demand oil. They also just demand passengers, just in general. I guess we'll start by building out a little, like, passenger sorta thing for it right here. You know, I don't know, it sort of depends all upon... Why is it like that? I think it will actually end up depending on just, like, how much if I'm able to get this done tonight. Because tomorrow I want to continue with my U4 playthrough, but, yeah, we might actually go back to SimCity 2013 on Sunday. Why not? And when they got to Indy, they have a White Castle near the station. Hey, nice, nice. Oh wait, it's not letting me do anything to Indianapolis? Why? Does that not count as part of the station? I guess not. Here, we're gonna be doing something a bit something a bit special. And by special I mean really stupid. Does that even connect into anything? What did I just do right there? We're gonna, because this game is a bit, just a bit Nah. We're gonna do this. Now what we can do... Go to Chicago. High priority. Indianapolis, mail. Oh, I don't need 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Normal priority. And now we're gonna save. Yeah, Indianapolis doesn't demand cars yet. Deliver carloads of food to Toronto, Cincinnati, and Detroit. Oh, Fort Wayne just grew into a metropolis. Nice, nice. Deliver to Cincinnati? Well, in that case, I think we can just... do something like that. There we go. And now... Yeah, we have 8 cars of food. Deliver to Cincinnati. Clear, normal priority. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, from Chicago to Cincinnati, from Chicago to Toronto, and Chicago to Detroit. American population on the rise, demanding more beef. Nice, nice. We're gonna save. Are there any other, like, livestock boys? Oh, there are. There's more down here. Indianapolis Beef Company. There's 2 Indianapolis Beef Companies. Okay. Well, in that case... What I think I'm gonna do... is I'm actually gonna extend... Do we need to get to Louisville for whatever reason? I don't think we do. It's not like a requirement of ours. Yeah, what we'll do... Annex. Annex. Oh, the game crash again? Yes, it did. It's crashing with more frequency. Probably not the best thing in the world. I like how it just accepted it. Like, oh yeah, the game is just gonna crash. That's just what's gonna happen. I'm gonna drink some water now. I haven't drank water in a bit. Had we assigned that, Pittsburgh? We actually gotten that, yeah, Chicago to Cincinnati. Okay, we had actually gotten that train down. Converts more and stores more. We have all our locomotives updated, right? Yes, we do. You know what, this, more. Pittsburgh furniture plant grows, okay. You know what, I'm just gonna... There we go. There we go. Beef annex, beef annex. And now, Let's see. Where are you going? Oh, you're Indianapolis to Chicago. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Actually, hold up. Delete you. Actually, yeah, we'll actually keep you for now. And then what we'll do is continue, Chicago, clear, normal. U, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clear, Chicago, normal. And, oh, it did the... Oh, the Rare Tycoon, it's on a different Rare Tycoon 2 video soundtrack now. Was there an ad? Did I, like, skip it? Okay, competition report. I guess I can buy back my final stock. So we now own 100% of our company, which is good. Finance report, trains report, victory screen. Detroit needs an automobile factory. From Cincinnati, Toronto to Detroit. Okay. Well, this is starting to clog up a bit. Oh, we might need, let's see. You know what? I might need a third track down here already. There we go. Oh, my game. Oh, wait, no, the game did not crash. It just lagged for a moment because I was building a stupidly big track. Yeah, there we go. Save. Chicago is the center of everything, like, well, in real life. Why are you stopped like that? Do I have a station that I need to upgrade? Yeah, there we go. First train has been a try. I'm adding at Port Wing Cattle Company. No, train is fine. Patent auction, halves cost to build tunnels. We're not going to be able to get any tunnels. We're in the Midwest. I'm just going to add like a whole bunch of tracks in the hope that that actually does something. Okay, I guess we need to build out to Detroit now. Okay, yeah, we'll build out to Detroit. And then I guess we'll also build out to Toronto as well. Place down depot. Oh, the game crashed again. Come on. Ah. Okay, well, you know what, friends? How long have we been going for? 2 hours, 10 minutes? Actually, I just want to take a look at some other things. I might actually end it here, for what it's worth. Tycoon's Tale, Santa's Supply Chain. I might actually end the stream here. And we'll pick it up on Monday again. We'll probably finish, because I'm actually getting quite tired, because I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. That Amerigonia, that is literally just Iceland. Is all good. Yes. Well, we'll be back tomorrow with Europa Universalis and just knowing how I play that game. Liverpool, Manchester. Is this a map that exists, or will the game crash again because it's not actually there? Oh my gosh, it is actually here. Oh well, I'm not gonna do British stuff. But anyways, I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. I will be back tomorrow for what's it called? For Europa Universalis 4. And then Sunday, I think we'll pick this up back again on Sunday, and we'll try and finish that map. We might actually start another map, who knows? Or maybe we'll do SimCity 2013. Let's go ahead. I would like to thank so many people for joining. Gam Wolfers, Dan Hominem, James Duke Dog, Luna Pedalheart, Random 77, Crimson, Kara Carousel, who else? Ryan and Waffles for all joining, and thank you, Dan, for following. Go follow my good friend Dan Hominem on YouTube. If you like transit, he is the gamer for you. I'll see you all tomorrow back with you for. Sorry if it was a bit short of a stream tonight, but it is great to stream. It is great to catch up with all of you and talk about all the various things that we talk about. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Actually, is there anybody I can raid? No, not really. All right. Well, thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.